Hello, welcome back. You actually came. Why? I'm just kidding. We're gonna be talking about our cringy crushes. I mean, childhood crushes.
For those of you who are new, this is the Writer's Corner because we write stuff and we decided to make a video on not writing.
Yay! Yatta!
Okay,
Sorry.
first off, I believe the earliest crush I ever had, at least from memory at least, was Sokka from the Last Airbender.
Sokka? Oh, okay. That's cool.
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
What? What? No, what? I'm not judging you for it. I understand.
Okay.
But yeah,
What
no,
about
it's just
you?
that my crush in Avatar was like Zuko because he was like around my age at the
Oh, the
time.
emo boy.
Yes, I like emo boys. But
Oh, that
him
makes
and
sense.
his What do you mean that doesn't make sense? It makes sense to me.
Well, like,
I
okay,
mean,
listen.
I bet
I
everybody likes Zuko.
okay, listen,
He's a
listen.
complex dude.
I was one of the people, or at least the rare people, who did not like Zuko in that way. Because
Yeah?
maybe, alright, because probably the reason why is because we were, like, from growing up, I grew up with Sokka more than, like, Zuko, even though, like, Zuko had, like, a couple episodes, but, like, that
A
doesn't
couple of
matter.
episodes.
But
I guess so.
listen, Sokka's probably the best, like, out of the guys in Avatar who'd be, like, the best boyfriend you'll ever have. Listen, he
Yeah,
had two
I mean,
girlfriends, and
yeah,
they were amazing to watch,
I
honestly.
know. Yeah,
Listen,
I guess.
I would be, like,
Just
be
Zuko's really
Suki.
interesting to watch too, though. You watch him like develop from being a whiny little asshole to a competent prince.
He's just, like, he's too
Yeah,
emo
no,
for me, like,
I guess
legit.
so.
Like, I get that he has, like, his dad is, like, terrible and whatnot, that's
And then
obvious.
his sister's a bitch, I know.
Yeah.
She's a crazy bitch, but
I like how serious this gets. Like we're talking about real people, but they're not real.
I
Listen, if they
know.
were real people, I would probably
Yeah, that's how well
for real
written they
context,
are.
I would probably go for Sokka rather than Zuko.
Yeah,
I don't know, I
I
just
guess
like
so.
Sokka. It's like I can't really
Yeah.
explain it, but like.
I No, I could explain why I like Zuko. It's just that it's the most common thing to go for because he's broody, and all girls like broody boys. And then also, it's just that he's really well written, and you understand where he's coming from, and then you just watch him develop, and that's just really interesting.
Yeah, I can
So it's
understand.
just pretty cool.
But
I like that
listen,
about him. I
Twilight,
know.
you can say the same thing about Sokka too.
I guess. I mean,
What do you
I'm
mean
not
you
really
guess?
into.
Excuse
I'm
you.
sorry. I don't like goofy
He
boys.
got
Okay.
development throughout the whole series. What are you
I'm
talking
sorry.
about?
I'm not
I
really
think
attracted to him.
I think this whole video is just gonna be Zuko versus Sokka.
Yeah, and then apparently recently everybody starts shipping Sokka and Zuko together. Have you heard of that? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But
What I
I don't care about that ship that much. But I understand a happy boy and then a emo boy together. I guess it makes sense.
Do you guys have any other cartoon crushes?
Cartoon. I
Um,
don't think it counts as a cartoon because it was technically an anime when it
it is
was
an anime.
originally released, but it was presented to like a cartoon to me at least growing up. So I'll
Yeah,
say
me,
it's a
I just
cartoon even though
consider
it's
it
an
an anime.
anime. Digimon.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody liked any Digimon.
I
I
love Digimon. It's just,
I didn't see it. Like I haven't
I
seen
mean,
it.
I love Digimon. I grew
I
up on
think,
Digimon when I was a kid.
jeez, I'm
It's
like one
just
of
that
those
what
where
was it? The
like
first season ones, I didn't have anyone I liked, but I guess the closest was Matt, but I
yeah,
didn't
I
really
liked
feel
Matt in the
anything for him.
beginning at least. Until like later, for some reason, I don't know why, but I changed my like crush to Matt to Ty for
Oh yeah,
whatever
he's more
reason, and I
mature.
don't understand. It's like okay,
Yeah,
maybe it's
you
because
like
in my
more
heart I
girly
knew that
boys.
Matt was taken.
Oh yeah,
He was taken by Sora
and
in
then
the
Ty also had his heartache. He liked Sora too.
yeah, like the boys had like a whole like thing with Sora, which I totally
Yeah, love
understand. Sora's a
triangle
pretty
happened.
interesting character, but she's like, I don't know. Sora's kind of like the Sakura to me,
The
and I don't like.
Sakura? What?
Yeah, from Naruto.
Oh yeah. Wait. I mean,
Which I hate.
I don't know how you feel about Sakura. And I
Oh,
know
I
how
don't
I
like
feel
Sakura
about
one bit.
Sakura. Yeah, no, I hate Sakura.
Yeah, she
She's such
sucks.
an
Oh.
I have
no,
no
just
idea who any of these people are. So
sorry.
Sorry, we're like talking
Yeah,
about like
we
people
really, yeah.
that
That's
Noah
why
has
I
no
think,
idea.
yeah, yeah. No, it just
like
yeah,
I've seen Pokemon, but like I don't think I have any crushes on anyone in
yeah.
Pokemon.
I guess in
Same.
Digimon
I
for
didn't really
me,
have any crushes. I've heard that people had a crush on like Brock, and I'm like,
no.
why?
I
I
don't know.
mean,
I could see
I,
that. Like,
yeah, I could see that too.
But
But
why?
for
Okay,
me,
okay. The other fact that like he can cook and like he's really good at Pokemon, that's a one thing. But
that's a
like he's
pretty
a
big. You can cook. Like that's a pretty big perk. Like I'd go
yeah,
out with
that's
listen,
a
a
guy.
huge.
I'd
listen,
go out with a
Noel,
guy who can
Noel.
cook.
Listen,
Yeah, that's
Noel,
great.
I'm
I love
okay with
that.
a guy who can cook, but not a guy who freaking like lust over other women.
Oh
Like
yeah.
every
I
time
mean,
he meets a new woman, he's like freaking head
yeah.
over heels every
But I mean,
freaking time.
no,
Do you
no, no, no.
imagine how annoying would
Wait,
that
wait,
be
wait,
as
wait.
like his girlfriend?
I know
Obviously,
what
he'll
you
probably
mean. I
be loyal.
understand, but I think I know about Brock is that when he actually sets his eyes on one girl, he would decide to be very loyal to her. He wouldn't go after any other woman if, they start dating him.
I don't
Like
know.
Professor
Unless a
Ivy.
unless a nurse joins
Professor
her.
Ivy. Oh
That'd be
yeah.
Yeah,
awkward. That'd
because
be
like
awkward. It'd be
Yeah.
awkward if Brock was like with his woman, and then they had to like go to the hospital for some reason.
And
Married.
listen, Pokemon knows what they're doing because they've literally made like I don't know a million Nurse Joys throughout the throughout the series
And a
in a
million
whole in
Dr.
general.
Jennies.
Okay, if we're going for like anything like relating to crushes, I think I didn't like have any crushes on anyone in the earlier like Pokemon. I did have a crush on this gym leader. I forgot his name, but he was a rock. I think he was another rock type gym leader, and he did rock climbing. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I like a guy who has like different interests. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
like something you wouldn't usually see in like media a lot. It's like okay, a guy who can
Yeah.
rock climb or anything.
I don't think I could go out with a guy that did rigorous exercise because I'm really lazy.
Hmm. Well,
True.
yeah,
That
I'm
is
willing to
true. I
do
wouldn't
that.
really go out with him, but like he's an interesting guy
Yeah,
Yeah.
nonetheless.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, in Pokemon, I had the worst crush. Well, I mean, he's
True.
not the worst. I mean, he's a complete loser. Ash.
Ew, you liked Ash?
Yeah, I did. I was
Oh,
9.
like okay, that's like like at least like we're talking
I
about
was
like
9.
childhood, but like oh gosh, I could not.
No,
Like I always thought Ash
it
was freaking
makes sense.
annoying.
I was a kid, and
Well,
then he
yeah,
had this,
obviously, but like even younger me, it was like Ash is kind of annoying. I kind of don't like him that much as a protagonist.
I don't know. As a
I mean,
little kid, I
I
didn't
caught
mind him.
him.
I don't know. He
The
was
reason
really
why I had a
annoying,
crush on him was
honestly.
when I first saw Pokemon. It's just that you got to watch him develop his friendship with Pikachu, and then you saw that one heartbreaking moment where he was like trying to sacrifice himself for Pikachu, and I was like, Ash,
But then
I
in the
love
rest
you.
of the
And
series,
then
he's
yeah,
still really
yeah,
annoying to me.
yeah.
Like I cannot
But
like
you
handle a
know,
guy like
that was like a
Ash
thing.
in real life. He was really annoying. He was whiny a lot too.
Yeah, he's 10. That's why.
Well, like
And I
he's
was
10
9.
forever,
Makes
Riley.
sense. I
Or
was 9. All right.
whatever. Do you guys remember Beyblade?
Yes.
I remember it, but it's like it's one of those shows that I watched as a kid, but it's 10 years later. I don't remember anything.
I remember it. It was one of those animes that I like to frequent a lot. And then I had this huge crush on Kai, the first generation, I mean.
Oh
And
yeah, I
yeah, he
remember the
meant a
first
lot to me when I was
generation.
a kid. And
Yeah.
then
I
everybody
think I
made fun of me for it, which is
yeah.
like mean, but makes sense. He's a fictional
Yeah.
dude and I'm a real person. And I was like, yeah, you. Yeah, it's just really awkward. But,
Yeah, I think later down the line, I think I was had a crush on the later generation where there was a guy, his name was Kyoya, and he
oh,
had
yeah.
like a lion Beyblade. I forgot his name. Probably like something like original like Leona or something. Um
Leona.
Yeah, he I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because I like cats and he had like a lion Beyblade and I don't
I
know.
don't know. I mean, I like
Maybe.
cats too. I
Also,
guess
I
I
thought it
would
was
have liked
interesting
him if
that he
I
wore
knew
like
him.
I thought it was interesting that he wore crop tops as like
Oh
his
yeah.
like daily and I'm
Uh,
and I've never seen this before. I was like, dude, can guys wear crop tops?
yeah,
And
they can.
mind you, this was like years ago when like I didn't know guys could wear crop tops and rock them, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. It was funny.